No BS, we're getting straight into the video, guys. I'm going to break down for you exactly why narcissists turn people against you. And we all know the obvious reason why. They're evil. But that's not giving us any depth. That's just an obvious answer. Of course they turn people against you because they're evil. But it's deeper than this. Let me explain. So, if you're doing anything good, for example, with your life, these individuals will try to convince others that you're a bad person, this and that, that and this. And this is just an example. You could be doing all the right things. You could be doing good things. And yet they're going to try to turn people against you because they hate that you're doing good things. Okay? They hate that. They hate it because they want to do what you're doing, but they can't do what you do because they don't have it in them like you have it in you. They might have different things they could be good at, maybe. Who knows? But it's like they can't figure it out. They can't do what you do because you do it better. They can't do anything. They can't really figure themselves out because they don't work hard enough on themselves. So what do? They turn. They turn people against you to take away your shine, to take away your credibility, to take away your character. They will slander your name. These people are evil, bro. These people will literally make up complete lies about you to make you look bad to the public. Many people do this today. And it's disgusting. There's people, I don't even want to get people. I don't even want to get into that, but you guys know what it's like. You guys know what people are like. Just to say that word majority of the time, it just makes you cringe. People. Shut up. You know what I mean? Focus on your damn self. But there's a point in time where we do have to expose people. Narcissists. Do we even consider them as people? Not really. But this is narc 101 behavior. What they do, they will turn people against you. They will turn others against you. They will make people that are not narcs to try to make them believe a certain way about you that is not even true. And it's a shame. Some will believe it, some won't. Some will ask you, some will get a hold of you. And it's just an ability that these narcissists have today. It's an ability that they have to turn people against you. It's crazy what some of them can do. They really can make people think not highly of you at all, to say the least. The complete opposite. They'll have people looking at you with an evil eye. They'll have people looking at you in a bad manner. And it's like, what are you, like, you see some people in public, bro, and it's like, what are you looking at me like that for? You slug? You know what I mean? I see, like, individuals sometimes, and it's, why are you looking at me like that? Like, do you need your face rearranged right now? Look at me like that one more time, I'll smack you. You know what I mean? People are just crazy, man. Narcissists are crazy. This is what narcissists do. They'll make you feel what they feel. They'll make you feel angry. It almost gets that way when you have a topic like going on like this right now. They'll bring the worst out of you. They'll bring a person, like, this stuff shouldn't even exist. But we have to expose it. Because if we don't, we won't even know why things are the way they are. We won't know why these people do what they do. So we have to expose it, because when you expose it, it brings it to light. When you bring it to light, you're not going to be wondering why things like this happen. But it happens because that is who they are. It's who they'll always be. And it's funny because they always expose themselves. I've seen it happen. They used to have all the friends. all the friends. And now everybody knows exactly who they are. They don't have those friends anymore. They go out in places and people do not like them. And it's your own fault. You can't be slandering this person, slandering that person, and doing these things. And I'm never going to bring up names on this channel. But I know of things that happen. And most of you guys wouldn't know who it is anyways. But it is a shame that these things do happen. And it is what it is. It's because they are evil. They want to manipulate everything and everybody. Is what they want to do. So you don't deal with them. You cannot deal with these people at all. Because if you do, they will slander you. They will slander you when you think you're close with them. They will slander you. It's hard to trust people today, man. This is what the world has come to. This is why you should take that lone wolf path. You gotta be careful. Guys, I'm telling you now, I had best friends in the past. I never would have thought for a second that things would have went that way with them. And it did. And it did because, when you become an adult, when you start doing things you want to do, that's in your heart to do, that's in your nature to do, you're going to start to change. You're going to start to grow. You're going to start to develop into a wiser man, a wiser woman. And your friends of the past might not like that because they might not be grown. So now they're slandering your name because you got the spotlight. And they're still in the dark. Not doing anything. But you're doing it. You put yourself out there. So what can they do? Sit in the dark and slander you. It's exactly what they do. You can't do anything good. Because when you do, these people get negative. And if you call them out for, you're a bad person because you called them out. What kind of BS is that? But this is their behaviors. And it is dark. And it feels dark just talking about it, let's be honest. But it's the truth. Not everything has to be positive all the time. We should focus more on the positive, I'll admit that. But the truth's got to be told, bro. And I don't care how much energy it takes. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to put the truth out there and you're going to know it. You're going to know it and you're not going to like me for it. There's people that do not like me because I'm speaking truth every single day. Whether anybody likes it or not. You could be watching this video. You could absolutely despise this video. A video that I've done. And I just don't care. What are you going to do? You're going to say something mean? You're going to see me somewhere and look at me a certain way? Come a little closer. Okay. Now what? You know what I mean? I don't give a damn. The truth is the truth. If you can't handle it, build yourself a house underneath a tree. Do something like that. The audacity of some people, bro. Like I said, you could be doing good things. You could be doing all the right things. Being a proper lad. People hate it. Because they got those envious, jealous spirits. And you can damn well feel it whenever they come around. You can damn well feel it from a mile away. You don't even you can literally feel it, bro. They don't even have to acknowledge you. You can just see them. It's the way they look at you. It's the way you interact without even saying words. If that makes sense. It's like they want to feel themselves real good when they come around you. Because the way you feel yourself, you're not feeling yourself to look better than anybody. You're feeling yourself because you're really confident. They want to put on this persona as if they're more confident than you, but you're feeling yourself and they want to do that, all that BS. But you got real confidence is what they don't got. They don't got what you got. They don't got the swagger you got, bro. They don't, and they hate you for it. So they make you feel bad in their very presence. And this is why you don't get around these narcs. You don't. Something else I noticed too before I end this video is good people can slip up sometimes. I know good people that just had some hard droughts in life. And they just slipped up at times. They weren't the best they could be. They just weren't. In life, you're going to have your ups and downs and your downs and ups. But you got to be sure not to project anything in any of your up or down times. You have to stay solid. No matter what you're going through, no matter how you feel, you must remain as confident as you can possibly be in the moment. There's no excuse for how shitty you feel to treat other people bad or bring people down or do things like this and that nature. You should always be your best, even at your worst. That's what you should strive to be every single day, no matter where you're at in life, no matter what phase you're in, no matter what you're doing. This is how it's got to be. This is how I did it. Things weren't always going my way in life. I wasn't always having the best of the best things going on for myself, but I was working hard always. I was always honest with myself. And I was always the best I could have been, and even on my worst days, I just avoid people. You don't project. Something I've never done was project. Go up to other people and act not a certain way, but in a bad way, where you're bringing people down. You don't do that. On my worst days in the gym, in my worst days in certain places, in the past, I would always use the negative energy that I felt, maybe from something that happened to me in the past. I'd always use that and work extremely hard to better myself. I'm not focused on you, pal. I ain't focused on you. Just get out of my way. Let me do my thing. This is how you gotta be. At that time, I was doing my best that I could have been doing with who I was at that time, with where I was at. I'm not doing anything bad to anybody else. I'm just in my element. I'm just trying to get things right. That's all I'm trying to do. And some people will never understand what trying times like that is all about, because a lot of people give up. A lot of people do this. A lot of people do that. You got to have a serious backbone to actually succeed in this life. You need a serious backbone. You need alligator skin. Most people do not. 90% of people, and this is an actual statistic, that set out to do something ordinary, or not ordinary, but like extraordinary. People that set out to do something that's kind of like a big deal, kind of. 90% of people fail. 90% of people fail. There's a lot of people that fail. You have to be in that 10% column. And by being in that 10% column, you got to be able to withstand everything that is in your path. You got to be able to withstand the setbacks. You got to be able to have some serious comebacks. You got to be able to withstand the hate, the jealous and envious people coming around you because they know you're doing the right things. Even if you're not, guys, I was getting hate. There's jealous and envious people everywhere, and I wasn't even succeeding yet. But they damn well knew I was not giving up. I got the power of God within me. I got the power of God within me, and I knew it, and I went for it, and I went for everything every single day, years ago, and people was hating on me then. And this is just stuff you got to deal with. It's nothing nice. But you can do it. I never cared. I never cared. And you're not going to bring me down. You're not going to make me feel bad. You can try. But I'm always going to get the one up on you that's trying to bring me down. You don't win. I do. Because it's in me to do it. Is it in you to do it? Why are you even acting the way you're acting right now, bro? That's not a winner. That is not a winner. That's a wiener. So, it is what it is. People know a winner when they see one. That's why you get so many of those evil eyes. Those evil eyes, those evil looks. You can't break the spirit of a true winner, of a true leader. You can't. You can try. You can succeed the littlest bit in doing so. People, like, when you get on your worst of worst times, people can just have a little tiny little bit of success, and then boom, you break through. They ain't getting shit. They ain't doing anything. There will be little things that bother you a little bit. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. Because there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of people that's not going to like you. There's a lot of energies and weird things going on. But a true winner at the end of the day will always prevail. And they will never get the upper hand on you. And all these wieners, they're just going to be like boiled hot dogs on the stove. Sheep. Cheap wieners. If you're any kind of wiener, you're a barbecued wiener on the barbecue with barbecue sauce, ketchup and mustard and the works and everything else on a freshly toasted bun. That's what kind of dog you are. They're just a boiled wiener on the oven in some boiled water. Who is going to eat that? Not me. But anyways, the whole point is these individuals, these narcs, they will try to do anything in their power to turn people against you. And at the end of the day, the true light will shine through. They'll succeed the most in the beginning. You succeed the most in the end. They experience the most comfort in the beginning, and they get very uncomfortable in the end because they have to live forever with who they are, and you get the more comfort. You get to sleep better at night. The better things come to you in the end because you worked your ass off for it and they didn't do anything. They lied. They manipulated. They did whatever they could do to bring you down. And they succeeded a little bit in the beginning because you had nothing ever though. It's like people are just throwing knives at your back as you just keep walking forward in life. People just throwing knives at your back. You're getting stuck here, stuck there, stuck here. And you just keep walking. You're bleeding, but you're still walking. And this is what it's like. And you just don't stop. You're like the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And no narc in the entire world is ever going to stop a winner. And they're going to hate. And they're going to hate because you're great. And they will stay who they are, and you will succeed. And it's a happily ever ending type of story. Where the evil monsters, the evil people in the movie could not get to you. They couldn't. They tried their hardest, bro. But the good person always wins in the end.